This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to gleaming State Farm Stadium, the home field of the Cardinals in Glendale, Arizona, as we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Return starts from inside the 5. The coverage team flying downfield, not much gained on that return. So Alabama's offense comes on the field first today. And here we are, folks, the last two teams standing, battling for a national championship. It's been a long regular season. They have survived a punishing playoff run, and here we go. The trophy is in the building. Who's going to walk out of here with a lifelong memory?
Chris, one of the great things now that we're in this 12-team playoff format and in the national championship is we no longer have to debate who should be the champion. You have 12 teams. We've played it out. We're down to the best 2 teams. Now they get a chance to find out who, in fact, is the best and be crowned the national champion.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw, testing the middle. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive?
Hold it.
So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. After that incompletion, the offense will get set to punt. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. The Trojans offense comes out for their first possession today. Let's check out the impact players in this game. There are guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Who makes the grab?
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Makes a quick catch. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Offense getting set. It's second down. The back's got it. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. And the wideout goes in motion. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback keeps the football. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Second down after that previous play. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down to the 45 at a solid gain to keep this drive going. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. And the quarterback keeps it here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. 6th play of the drive coming up. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had to settle for 3 last time. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Nowhere to run. A corralling for no gain. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. The quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And it's caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They finally get him down, but it's a jump play through the air. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete. Getting set. There's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Catch made over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. That's enough for a 1st down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. 1st down and 10 now. A play action, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. It's caught, still going inside the 10. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, USC.
Chris, as you know, anytime you hit a big post route like this for a touchdown, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver is essential. Nice job of not waiting too long. Quarterback takes a hitch, gets the ball out early, and allows his receiver to run underneath the beautifully thrown football for the touchdown.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. They look to throw it here on second down. They're looking to set up a screen pass here. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield, because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
Important second down play coming up. Looking for a receiver. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. He keeps it himself. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Ball handed off. First down, looking for more now. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
But it's just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. When they bring him down, that's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. And it's USC in front here as we break for the quarter. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. Well, they flipped into the field. We're set for the second quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Tackle made of the play at the 29-yard line. The Trojans with first and 10 here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call.
Illegal blocking offense.
So they make the choice to negate the loss on that play and accept the penalty. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking right, this one caught. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
That's just an egregious late hit. Obvious roughing the passer. So now the offense has a fresh set of downs after that roughing the passer penalty. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks at the sideline. What a catch there to stay in bounds. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Here's the snap. Looking to throw. He lets it go. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Send the back in motion. He's wide open. Look out. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And the Trojans will line up now. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans. Who says he needs explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
17, Alabama, 7.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Alabama offense back out of the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. He shreds the tackle. They stop him right at the 24. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Gets made on the out route. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Pass interference. Offense.
Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. Looking for a man. Took contact on the throw. He's got a man down the middle. Solid gain there, moves the ball out to the 32. Fresh set of downs for the offense, 1st down. There's the handoff. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the 1st half? This back is having a big day.
He hands it off from the gun. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down, 2nd and 1. The offense going with the hurry up.
They get a little tricky here with the jet sweep, and it almost pays off. But the defense does a good job there of recognizing where the ball carrier was and making sure he's not going to get to that marker.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quick throw to his receiver. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And they'll just down it right here.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, course, the punter got some help from his friend the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
And they stop him short. He avoids the safety, but it won't help much with breathing room down there. Takes the handoff again. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. That's a crucial first down. They're no longer backed up against their own goal line. First down to the 13. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Signs the quick throw. They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender. My goodness. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. The tight end has got it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. They keep him guessing with a run. Gets the first and still running. They drag him down after a big gain. I'll move all the way to the 38. And the Trojans lining up here on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. A juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes a quick grab. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Play number 8 in this championship game drive, and they face third down and short. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Catch made in space. Look out. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Still no answer for this offense.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early. Allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
24, Alabama, 7.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. They begin to click now. First down. They're going to throw the football. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. And the ball is hands off out of the shotgun. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Grabbed by the receiver. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Second down play coming up. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Caught quickly. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Trojans will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Off the play fake on first down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. So the misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. It's a short completion of the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. One team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from their 25. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And the receivers got it. The offense will now quickly spend the timeout.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
On third down, he drops to throw. Caught for the completion. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. And the Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And the pass is hauled in over the middle. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk in the booth. Fellas, hard to believe we're only 1/2 away from crowning a national champion.
And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first-half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third. And that will pick up a first down. They're spotted at the 38. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. a short completion to the big tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Play action fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. They trap him for a sack.
The offense trying to go play action there, but how about the big man in the middle? This defensive tackle showing you he's athletic as well. Gets to the quarterback, comes up with a big sack.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's got it with room to run. Worked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. And the Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
You know, with the lead in the national championship in the second half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that would be more conservative, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I love the fact that this offense...
Touchdown, USC! They are pouring it on now. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receiver's jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
And now to try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
USC 31, Alabama 7.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. It's a quick grab. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Here's the 2nd down play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Catch made on the right side. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Makes a quick catch.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Now the handoff. He's running behind the right tackle. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking for a man deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Trojans will line up to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And this one will be fair caught. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. Finds room at the 30. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. Quarterback drops back. Makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. They come up now 2nd and 16. A real challenge after losing 6 on that run. On the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time.
Encroachment defense.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to the penalty. That's good news for the offense. A much more manageable 2nd down and 11 for the offense after that penalty. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Costly hold nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Now it's 2nd down here. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right, and he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. 3rd down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Running back has it on the screen now. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the 1st down. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And it's still a 24-point margin after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. And he drops back in the gun. Big spin on the run. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. Defender flag for being a little too aggressive. 15-yard penalty benefiting the offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. QB decides to keep it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Trojans line it up with 1st and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. 2nd down and goal. Quarterback still with the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. 3rd down and goal. Crucial play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. no stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Trojans.
Well, if there was any chance of a comeback, that's been put to bed. Great job by this offense extending the lead and, in my opinion, putting this game away.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
38, Alabama, 7.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Running back grabs it on a screen. One down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. The ball is picked off. He could go. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape and is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Here comes the USC offense back on the field. Play action here on 1st down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. The misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. Back in motion now. He's got room to run. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain. It's 3rd down for the offense. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Short connection to the tight end here. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to try out the field goal team. After making his 1st attempt, they'll try again from 41 yards out. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st down, it's play action. The receiver grabs it.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And in this battle for the national championship, it has been a beatdown so far. Not what you hope for. Let's review how we got here. 1 quarter away from crowning a national champion in this college football season. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
That sack makes it 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. They'll be tackled. They'll have to wait and see what this penalty marker is about. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. That pass is caught. After 2nd effort, he's brought down, but is past the marker. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Snags the quick throw. Touchdown. Man, this quarterback on fire today.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Now the try here for the extra point. And there's the point after. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
41, Alabama, 14.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone and will begin the drive at the 25. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's got the first down and still motoring. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground. Well, finally some room to run for this back. The defense had done a good job for containing him until that point.
Well, they've done a really good job up to this point, Chris, of containing him. He finally does get out, but I think it's an example of why you don't give up on the running game. Even when you're not necessarily coming up with big carries, you're just kind of body blowing this defense, and eventually, bang, you're able to hit a big one here when it really matters.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. Lets it fly to the wide out. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Quick completion to the tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do. That size difference. And he's got it with ease from 56 yards away. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Makes a quick grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. It's second down after that completion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking for the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
The Trojans hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
USC 51, Alabama 14.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught quickly. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. The completion makes it second down.
28 brings up second down.
Throwing off play action. Here's a target, and it's complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Oh, and he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway. They're one of the star players on this defense. Couldn't make it. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass complete on the crosser. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42. First down, looking to throw the football. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Looking to throw again. The pocket breaking down. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in. This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Hand it off for a draw. Uses the spin move. He's loose. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Looking to throw here. It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. A pass rush gets home.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Here comes 3rd and long, trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Drop for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up on 4th down now. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. He missed it. Off target that time. And that sums up the game so far.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Chewing clock with the running game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Caught by the receiver. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He pulls in the catch. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the 1st down. Direct snap. He shreds the tackle. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play. Important 2nd down play coming up. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Same mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the USC Trojans.